Hi guys, my name is Oksana Najjonova and I'm going to show you how to translate CitizenOS platform on Crowdin and get started real quick. So CitizenOS is an open source, secure e-decision making platform for teams and communities, and in order to start translating you will need to have an account on Crowdin. So go to crowdin.com and click on sign up to create an account. Enter all your details and click create account. There you go. In order to access CitizenOS project, you need to search for it in here. Search for citizenos.efe. There you go. And that's the front page of our project. So on the bottom you will see all the languages that require translation. You can see it that at the moment there's one language that's completed, English United Kingdom, and 3 languages require translation. Let's choose Russian. So we've opened the Russian translation project, and you can see there are 2 translatable files. They're almost complete. So let's click on the file that says 99%. There are a few strings for translation. So this is the view where you translation interface. On the left here, you see strings, and there are 50 on each page. Strings with a red dot don't have translation yet, so of all the strings in the UI, we don't have translation for 3 strings. And below you will see how many pages there are altogether to translate. This is what we call a source string, the original string in English. It contains translatable text, mostly, and it will also show you if there's a specific translation for a certain term by underlining certain words. So this word is underlined, and if you hover on it with the mouse, you can see our suggestion for translation of this word. Under the source, you will see the context field for each string, which contains strings key and sometimes a screenshot or instructions on how to translate this particular string. And some strings are not to be translated. In the case of CitizenOS, this would be all the strings that start with an @ sign. In order to translate this particular string with an @ just click on this button here. It will duplicate it and click save. There you go, we've translated our first string. So that's the second one. It says the group will be deleted. You can see that the group should be translated as группа, so let's enter the translation for it. Эта группа будет удалена. If the sentence ends with the dot, Crowdin interface will also require a dot in the end. And we can auto-fix that and save. And here's the third kind of a string. So it contains translatable text and a variable that should not be translated as it conveniently tells us. Контрольный код. And in order to insert the variable, we just need to click on it and it will be inserted right after your cursor. And let's click on save. And that's it. If you see there's a problem with the string, you would like more context for it, you would like us to explain what does it mean in order to translate it correctly, you can write a comment under here. For example, in terms of context, you can choose lack of contextual information and add a new comment. Please add context. And click on send, and the comment will always stay beside the string. You can always search for terms. For example, let's see how a user has been translated before. It should be translated as пользователь. You can also always search for all strings containing a word user. And you can see how they have been translated previously. And you can also always see how the same string has been translated in other languages, which is sometimes helpful. And when you feel you've translated enough, you can always go and do some proofreading, or how they call it in Crowdin, voting mode. So click on voting mode, and you can vote on recent translations that weren't translated by you and that's not live yet. So there's only one string, and you can check the translation and see if you like it or not. You can upvote it or downvote it. So thank you for watching. I wish you the best luck translating our platform. Thank you very much. Bye.